my beautiful mint chocolate chips. It's Michelle Visage. Welcome to a brand new season of Whatcha Packin. Kicking it off with New York's own Didi Fuego.
Hi, Michelle.
How are you?
I'm so good. Or should I say, hola, Michelle?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Oh, bien, gracias. Let's talk about that. So we see you. Your name is Didi Fuego.
Sí, señora.
And you are from Mexico.
Yes.
Monterrey.
Monterrey, Mexico. My family is still there. I grew up there my whole life until I moved to New York. But I was born in Texas.
Oh, what?
Because my mom's from there, so she just had us in Texas so I can be a citizen, work here, be here,
Wonderful.
go visit my family whenever I wanted, and then my whole life lived in Mexico because that's where my dad is from.
Can you imagine how timely that is that we're having this conversation?
Yeah.
Ahora.
Exactamente. And I'm also Middle Eastern, so I'm a Middle Eastern Mexican person.
Tell me about that. What's the Middle Eastern part?
My dad is 100% Middle Eastern. Like,
Where? From where?
We're like Palestinian, Lebanese, like it's like that whole area.
So does your dad speak any other languages apart from Spanish and English?
He could curse you in Lebanese.
Right.
But my grandma and my grandpa, they were full Middle Eastern, so we would have Saturday lunches at my grandma's house.
Food because I love me some Middle Eastern food.
Yeah. Hola, toda mi familia de Mexico.
I love it. Do you still stay in touch with all of your family?
I had 21 cousins, so there's a wedding every year.
I need to go.
The best parties are Mexican parties, but then add the Middle Eastern into it.
Yes.
Why do I have an accent today? The Middle Eastern? Add the Middle Eastern into it, and you're gonna love it.
So you moved to New York City to go to
NYU,
college.
BFA.
Was that a culture shock for you?
Well, I love the Latin people in New York
Yes.
because no matter where you're from, we're family. Like the
100%.
guy from the bodega, the cab driver, like no matter what, like you speak Spanish to them, like we are the same community.
Abajo.
Arriba, abajo, al centro, pa dentro.
So you've got this BFA. When do you start drag?
I started drag in the privacy of my home.
Okay.
Like 10, 12 years ago.
Okay.
Just watching the show, like painting my face secretly. put it
In
on my
Nueva
face.
York.
In Nueva York,
Sí.
in mi departamento,
Yeah.
tiny apartment
love
with
it.
roommates, and I would just paint myself and lip sync to my computer. And at a certain point, my friends were like, why have you not performed outside? And you know Fire Island, there's like on 4th of July, they call it the Invasion.
I'm familiar.
Like, I've been there. So all my friends and I got in drag at the same time.
Oh, you're a Fire Island queen.
Okay, girl, not too much, not too much, not too much. But it's so fun to have the encouragement of my friends to help me build this place. And then I started doing just the local scene, the local competitions in New York. And it led to this wonderful moment, being the pork chop of the season.
Let's talk about that for a minute. I'm actually kind of pissed because I think
Thank you, Michelle.
I just fell in love with you.
Thank you, Michelle.
And it wasn't until after
Girl.
I coached you. I just think you're really special. I think you are so funny, so sweet, so filled with personality.
And so beautiful.
And so,
It's so
beautiful, Didi. It hurts my eyes.
I loved our work session. I feel like I didn't get to share myself with Mother RuPaul, but I'm so fortunate that at least I could have a moment with you in that recording area.
I loved it.
I'm kind of shaking.
Why? ¿Por qué?
Porque I walked in so confident about like the way I had written my verse and how I wanted to present it. And then I feel like I didn't allow myself to be like, actually, not to sound like the comeback, but I was like, give me another take.
Give her
another take. Give her another take.
I think you have so much more to offer. Honestly, I think you are fantastic. I left going, I'm kind of obsessed with Didi Fuego.
I'm obsessed with you, and I feel like once you get to like experience me, you get it.
I get it.
But I don't think, I mean, people got to meet me.
Right. The beauty of RuPaul's Drag Race is there are other opportunities to come back. You are now a Ru girl officially.
Can you believe?
Yeah, I can.
It's so exciting. That is the dream come true.
That's it. These are three beautiful looks
Thank you.
back here.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
so upset that we didn't get to see them on the main stage, but I know we'll see them on your social media.
If you're
and-
upset, Michelle, imagine how I feel.
Dígame.
So, a person that you love is a person that I love. Betsy Johnson is like my drag grandmother. And I worked with them to create certain pieces for the show, including these custom shoes that I designed.
No way.
These
With
are
the
custom
fire.
Betsy Johnson.
Fuego.
You know, girl.
That is amazing. She will always be something special to me. She was the first designer I ever wore. If I ever got money or could go to a sample sale, it was the only one I wanted to go to. She used to have a discount bin. I would dig through them and look for stuff. I didn't care if they had holes because I'd take them home and sew them. And
She was gonna be one of my runways.
oh, how fun!
So I had a runway look actually designed by her. She made a sketch of me, and then I made the dress that she designed for
Do
me.
you sew?
Yeah.
Really well?
Well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I cannot afford high fashion.
Okay.
I need to make it.
Thank
Because
you.
I'm not the girl, no shade, that's wearing like the leotards and bodysuits at the shows.
Don't get me started. At the bars, I'll take
Yes.
it. But on RuPaul's Drag Race, no.
No, I won't even take another bars, I'm
me
sorry.
joda.
No me joda, no.
Let's talk about this gorgeous butterfly
Yes.
number.
In my imagination, I wanted to make a dress that looked like the lightest dress in the world. So if it blows in the wind, it looks like butterflies are carrying it. A designer in New York named Visna Mao. I designed everything myself, and then I worked with the team in New York to help build the garments. The idea behind it was the feeling of sharing a sunset with my family.
It's really beautiful.
It's a tribute to the people that I've lost in my life and gathering at sunset to like remember them, and how when you see butterflies, sometimes it reminds you of the people that have gone.
And they're there to visit.
Yeah.
Now this middle one to me, it's a piece, it's a moment, it's a culture.
It's a piece of
I
art.
want you to talk about it.
Yeah.
Who made it?
This was made from my design, then pieces were made by different people. My sister was like the head of the Atelier Fuego during the construction of all the
I
garments.
love it!
She's an amazing designer and creator. All of the beadwork was made in Oaxaca, Mexico by a designer named Kevin Pascual. And then we assembled the whole thing in New York City.
It is amazing.
It moves beautifully, it shakes beautifully, it also sounds like you could hear the dress.
Oh, I love that. This needs to be on a mannequin in your apartment in New York.
Where else am I gonna put it?
And then we go from Mexico to España.
Yes.
Now, this sounds ignorant, and I know bullfighting in Spain. Do they have bullfighting in Mexico? Is it
Yes.
a thing in Mexico?
You know, once Spain took over my beautiful country years and years ago, they left some things behind. The language, the religion,
Got it.
and
bullfighting.
bullfighting.
There you go.
It was
And-
really important for me to bring my culture to the
Yes.
table, because even though I may not look like a Mexican person or perform, you know, cha-cha-cha, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know.
Sometimes that's an expectation people have of like, you're the Mexican queen.
Stereotype.
Like, yes. That is a tribute to the men in my family. Growing up with my dad and my two brothers going to bullfights and soccer matches and like a lucha libre, I was like, this is not for me, this is too butch. And then I was like, wait, this is theater. This is costume, this is ritual. And I fell in love with the magic of it.
Yeah.
And so I decided I'm not supporting the killing of bulls.
No, I understand.
But the traje de luces, which is this like celebratory uniform that they wear, is so gorgeous. So I worked with this designer in New York named Gunnar Detheridge, who makes work for Chapel Roan,
Right.
among others.
Right.
And he turned it out.
Sure did. They are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. I think you're such a magical person, Dee Dee. And though you were the first to go,
don't say it
that says nothing about your drag. It's just, I always say that you are what the challenge is, what the brief is. You know, for me, I didn't win any competitions. I went home too. It's the luck of the draw with what you're doing. But the world knows who you are now. You are so talented. They're gonna fall in love with you the same way I fell in love with you. I just know they are.
So.
I know so.
No matter like what happened, I'm so grateful to be here.
You are so special.
I'm gonna
Change-
cry.
Don't ever change who you are. You are truly one of a kind. You don't fit into the mold, and you don't want to fit into the mold. And you're here to open people's eyes.
Yeah, that's true.
I love it.
I always thought like if I managed to have people rooting for me, they are rooting for a Mexican, like Middle Eastern person, and that already breaks a boundary.
I love it. This is not the end. This is the beginning for our Dee Dee Fuego. Thank you for joining me. I can't wait to see you out there killing it and smashing it all over
And
the globe.
congrats on your beautiful new set.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you very much. And thank you for joining me. And we've got a whole fun season of Whatcha Packin coming up right at you. So I'll see you next week.
I see the sun shining bright, ain't a cloud in the sky. Yeah, it's a good day.
Oh, hey, Michelle. Don't you just adore Dee Dee? You good. Great, I hope. I think it was a question mark. You good?
You good? Great, I hope.
Love Betsy. That's my queen. Hey there, it's Michelle Visage. Do you say yay for gay? Well, then join me and subscribe to RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube channel.